So I'm about to introduce you to the man in my life. We have been together for 8 years today. Ain't he cute? Ain't he cute? So this is Oliver. My kitty cat Oliver. He turned 8 in October, but we brought him home 8 years ago today. 8 years ago. If you saw the video I posted 5 days ago about my first fuzzy love, Julie. I can't believe he's being so good right now. When I lost her, my mom asked me if I wanted to get... Oh, you want to go? Okay. He's not going to stick around. That's fine. Asked me if I wanted to get another kitten, and I was like, no, it's way too soon. She asked me, I can't remember if it was that same night or the next morning, if I wanted to look at kittens. I was like, it's going to be a while before I'm ready. And, oh, hello, Betty. This is Betty. And 2 days later, she came home, and I was laying on the couch petting the pillow that Julie used to sleep on. And she asked me again, do you want to start looking for a kitten? I'm like, yeah. And 3 days later, we brought Oliver home. He was the one that we went to go look at because we saw his picture online. He had, sorry about that. He had that little half mustache. I don't know if you could see it in the video, but there's pictures to follow this little slideshow I put together for him. But he had that half mustache, and his name was Luke at that point. So we went to go look at him, and he was in the same cage as his two brothers, Leo and Liam, I think they were. One of them was Liam. I can't remember the other one, but it was an L name. I want to say Leo. And they were the two that came right up to the front. So my mom was like, well, maybe you should think about one of these ones instead. And Oliver was hanging towards the back of the cage, but as soon as I made eye contact with him, I was like, no, he's coming home with me. And he's very sweet. He's a sweet boy. He is the perfect combination of cat, pig, and grumpy old man. And I would not have him any other way. I love him dearly. He helped... I think there's always going to be that little piece missing from Julie, because I don't know, when you lose a pet, if you're a pet parent, you understand they are family, and when you lose one, you never, that little piece of your heart never fully refills, but he helped fill it up a little bit. And what was I going? Oh, he loves to eat. That's where the pig part comes in. If he thinks that something may have been edible at some point in its existence, he will eat it, or try to. He's eaten a piece of dried spaghetti before. We really have to watch him now, though, because in the past few years, he does have allergies, and we're pretty sure they're food allergies. His vet is pretty sure they're food allergies. He doesn't break out, but he'll chew and scratch at his stomach to the point that it'll be covered with scabs. He's clear right now, which is awesome, because we finally have him on a diet and steroid regimen that works for him. So he is cleared up right now. He also does have a slight heart condition, a cardiomyopathy, I think it's called. It's like a thickening of the walls of the heart, but I was heartbroken when I found that out. But he is actually okay. Apparently it's fairly common in male cats, and he is on a medication regimen that has made that be totally fine, even with the steroid use, which we were unsure about if they would have an interaction there. But he is doing just fine. He loves to cuddle with his little sister Riley, and also chase his little sister Riley. He loves to swat our dog Ruby in the face, and right now I'm also babysitting my boss's dogs, Fred and Betty. And Fred will go and stick his face in Oliver's face, and Oliver will just give him one good boot, and Fred takes off. Cocker Spaniels. They're sweet, though. Aren't you, Betty? This is Betty. Hi. Good girl. Good girl. They're sweet. But Oliver has been an absolute joy for me in the last 8 years. He's not a huge people cat. I almost said people person, but he's not a huge people cat. He likes me. He'll sit on my lap. He likes my mom. He likes my best friend's little sister, Julia, and he likes my nephew, Hayden. Those are the 4 laps he's ever willingly sat on. He sat on my dad's lap once. Other than that, he tends to shy away when people are over, unless there's a bunch of food out, in which case he'll kind of sneak around the corner, hoping to grab something, but he won't come out and, mingle. That's Riley. He does like to snuggle as long as it's on his terms. Snuggles have to be on his terms. He has to come to you for snuggles. You can't just find him and snuggle him. He won't go for that. I mean, and yeah, I'm talking about you, bud. Another one of his favorite things is to find one of his toys and pick it up and walk around crying, like whining, and it sounds like, because he has a toy in his mouth, it sounds like somebody's trying to kill him, but it's actually adorable. And he loves his time on the front porch. My cats are indoor cats, but our front porch is screened in, so they think they're outside. He loves going out there. Even in the winter, he'll go out and just sit on the porch, even though there's no furniture out there right now. And he thinks he's a lion. I'm convinced. But he's a good boy overall. Kid just can't leave food out around him because he will eat it. And if he thinks it's food, he'll eat it. If he thinks it might have been food, he'll eat it. He likes to eat. But so that's just a little intro to my sweet boy. Following, I do have a little slideshow plus just a couple of my favorite video clips of him. And at the very end of this, we do have a special guest appearance, so stick around and hang out for that. Bye.
So I woke up, and the pillow was moving, and I couldn't figure out why. It kind of freaked me out, and then I realized, yes, that is why the pillow was moving. Give you one more glimpse.
There you go. Do I sound remotely at all correct?
What do you have? Was it your sack? Is it your sack? Come here.
Yes. No, I understand. You want to, but you can't. No, it's too cold out. It's snowing. You can't go on the porch when it's snowing. Mm-mm. Is that a cheese wrapper? Is that the cheese? You better go get that cheese. So, I know that was a video all about her brother Oliver. This is Riley. My sweet girl Riley. But So that was a video all about her brother. She came around about, let's see, got him in January. I brought her home end of October, late October, early November, that same year. So she's just a little bit younger, but she wanted to say hi. She wanted to say hi. Can you say hi? Hi. You're my sweet girl. I know you just want to lay down and go sleep, so okay. You okay? Okay. 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 Could you say hi? Hi. She says, help me. No, she loves snuggling. She loved to snuggle. She loved to snuggle.